Canada's Michael McDonald has become K1's North American poster boy, and for good reason. McDonald's superior conditioning and outstanding technical skill has made him one of K1's most ideal champions. He is 8-1 in tournament competition in the U.S., winning both Vegas events last year. His humble yet confident manner is what his fans admire most.
As humble as maybe I seem to be, I just want to be myself and just fight and fight hard.
McDonald's first-round opponent calls himself the New Blood. 23-year-old Carter Williams is a focused fighting machine and thinks it's time for the new blood to take over.
You know, there's a time, there's a point where you have to let it go. You know, let next generation come up and let us prevail and take it on. 23 or not 23, age's nothing but a number. You know, we go out there, we fight, you hit me, I might get knocked out, I hit you, you might get knocked out. Just doesn't make a difference.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the ring at this time, Carter Williams.
Time to unwind, so much pressure in this life of mine. I cried times I once contemplated our solution and would have tried, but when I held that high, all I could see was my mama's eyes. No one knows my struggle, they only see the trouble. Not knowing it's hard to carry on when no one loves you. Picture me inside the misery of poverty. No man alive has ever witnessed struggles I survived. Praying hard for better days, promise to hold on. Me and my dogs ain't have a choice but to roll on. We found a final spot to kick it, where we could drink liquor and no one pick us over trickish. A spot where we could be one piece. Even though we G's, we still visualize places that we could roll a piece. And in my mind's eye, I see this place the players going past. I got a spot for us all, so we can...
And now making his entrance to the red corner, the black sniper, Michael McDonald.
I am a nightmare walking, psychopath talking. King of my jungle, just a gangster stalking, living life like a firecracker, quick as my fuse. Been dead as a death, back the colors I choose. Red or blue, cause of blood, it just don't matter. Something died for your life when my shotgun scatter. The gangs of LA would never die. Just multiply You don't know me, fool. You just owe me, cool. I don't need your assistance.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at the Mirage of Las Vegas, this is our first K1 quarterfinal match. 3 3-minute rounds. Your referee in charge of the action for this contest will be Steve Mazzagatti. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing white trimmed with black, his weight 235 pounds. He comes to us from Modesto, California, USA. His record, 30 victories, including 22 knockouts with 5 defeats. He's the amateur IKF national champion. He is Carter Williams. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, wearing black trimmed with gold and weighing 217 pounds. He comes from Canada with a record of 40 victories, including 14 knockouts against 13 defeats. He's the 2002 K1 Las Vegas final champion, the Black Sniper, Michael McDonald. It's all you.
Let's dance.
Gentlemen, you guys know the rules. I expect you to obey my commands at all times. Give us all a good, clean, fair fight. Protect yourself at all times. Let's hook it up. Good luck, gentlemen.
All right, let's take a look at the tail of the tape between Williams and McDonald. It would look like the advantage in all categories goes to Williams, but it's McDonald who has won the K1 in Vegas the last 2 times it has been held. Take a look at rules for K1. Kicks above the belt and to the entire leg. Knee strikes allowed to the head, body, and legs. 2 knockdown rule for the tournament quarter and semis, but not for the finals. 3 knockdown rule in any super fight. Steve Mazzagatti, our referee in charge, says, let's go, boys. Round number 1 of the 2003 K1 in Las Vegas. Enter the beast, Michael McDonald in the black trunks, Carter Williams, the youngin' of all the field, in the white and black trim.
Well, this will be a real test of youth against experience. Carter Williams at 23, 15 years, the junior of Michael McDonald. But no fighter, with the possible exception of Maurice Smith, has distinguished himself in K1 over the years like McDonald has.
A change in attire for Michael McDonald. Everybody who has followed him has seen him in the orange and black gladiator trunks. He's going with a happy face tonight, Duke. What does that tell us? He's mellowing at the age?
He's from Jamaica. I guess he's into being irie and happy.
The Mirage Event Center has been a bevy of activity today, and it's reached its peak now as the K1 tournament gets underway. Trading punches. Carter found a score there in that exchange. Are you surprised McDonald hasn't come out a little bit quicker, Mike Sawyer?
McDonald is biding his time. He knows he may very well take this tournament the way he did both events here in North America last year. And as I said, he's the most distinguished North American fighter, he and Maurice Smith. Other fighters have taken the K1 Grand Prix, such as Hoost. But McDonald's on the top of the heap in North America. He could take this tournament. He's got to pace himself.
Cannon of a leg kick McDonald brings to the game. It lands with ferocity on that left thigh of Williams.
Got to hand it to Williams. He's hanging in there early. He's not laying back, not playing defense. It's a good strategy, too. Mike McDonald kills people that play defense against him.
30 wins for Carter Williams so far. Duke Rufus. Carter Williams comes in as the youngest member of the K1 fraternity tonight, but he's showing some maturity here in the first round.
I like the work he's doing. I think he needs to attack Mike just a little bit more. Mike loves to go point fighting. You got to rough him up a little bit and get him out of his game. If Carter can attack a little more, like that one, and good, beautiful left leg follow, he'll be able to take it to Mike.
Good short right hand to the chin of McDonald. Williams wisely covers up with a knee strike from McDonald.
You can see confidence building by the second. Carter Williams stays. He just shook off that left hook and kept on punching.
We have not seen everything that Michael McDonald brings to the fight game, though, just yet. Final seconds of round number 1. That may have done Carter Williams more good than it did Michael McDonald good.
Water. Listen to me, man. You got to get busy. You hear me?
Into the corner with Michael McDonald.
Go. You're shooting one at a time. You got to move on this guy. You got to make this happen. You hear me? Hands and feet, kid. You got to let it go.
Now, Carter Williams had a very distinguished amateur career in a national championship, and you see how he uses his hands. Very sophisticated boxing techniques by this young man. Got his hands up near his head. No openings for Mike McDonald.
You got to get busy. Find the target.
Was that a big learning round for McDonald?
Yeah, get in there.
I think McDonald, it seems like he's a little off. Normally get started a little bit quicker, and I think that was a big confidence builder for Carter Williams.
Take that ice with you.
I think you're right about the attitude. I just don't see the fire in McDonald so far.
Well, one thing about fighting these tournaments all the time, it's hard to get up all the time. You can have an off day. It's tough in this K1. And Carter's doing the right thing right now. He's using his body, his size. He's being physical, and that's going to wear some of these older veterans down.
You have to wonder just how much psychologically Mike McDonald can get up for these year after year. He won the 2 last year, won them handily. What does he do for an encore?
I know what you're saying. I've had that problem at times. It's hard to get up all the time in this tournament fighting. That's why you don't see any fighter who's undefeated in K1. There's so much parity amongst all the fighters.
But you got to keep your eye on the prize. These guys who win tonight, the guy who wins tonight is on to Osaka, 1 step away from Tokyo and the Grand Prix World title.
Absolutely. Mike's coming out a little flat tonight, and Carter's pressing the fight. I like the work that Carter's doing.
All right, well, it's only scheduled for 3. They have an option for a 4th if the referees decide they want more action.
Carter, when he fought in the K1 Milwaukee last year, he was up to 250 pounds. He's definitely
best punch of the night, a glancing blow off the forehead of McDonald.
He's definitely changed his training regimen. He's slimmed down, he's in great shape, and he told us that he's really focused on becoming the next K1 champion, and I really see that change in him. He looks great.
I see a change in Michael McDonald, too. He's breathing heavily. It's only round 2 of his first fight of the night, something we haven't seen before. A little bit of exhaustion early on the part of Michael McDonald.
Good counter punch from Carter Williams after the spinning heel kick.
I smell an upset.
You know, he's not kicking either. He was landing that roundhouse kick to the thigh of Williams. He abandoned it quickly.
Michael McDonald is tentative with his techniques now. He's getting out punched up close. He's getting out kicked from the outside.
Low blow by Williams. And McDonald shrugs it off for a moment, but now it takes its effect. And referee Steve Mazzagatti is going to give the defending champion the moment he needs to catch his breath. Wake-up call, maybe, for Michael McDonald. Don't awaken the dragon.
Well, I tell you, that Carter Williams, he hits hard. He's got some incredible power, and that seems to be wearing Mike down a little bit. Just the sheer impact of a man his size.
Good body blow by McDonald with that left. That's blocked.
I'd like to see Carter keep the boxing attack up. It bothers Mike every time he throws the combos.
Mike's successful when he kicks. He's not kicking enough, or as much, I should say, as he has in the past. That's low again.
One thing Carter Williams is doing is he's going all out. Being a newcomer to the tournament format, he's not pacing himself. And that's making McDonald have to fight. And it's going to take more of a toll on McDonald.
That's the end of round number 2. You saw Carter Williams grab the leg of McDonald. You are allowed to grab that attacking leg and throw one technique yourself. Now, into the corner. What advice is Williams getting?
Take it to him now. 3rd round. Got to. Got to. He's aiming for your head. Get your hands up.
Keep your left hand. Aiming for your left side.
Hold this, hold this.
Talking about the power of Carter Williams. Watch this from the overhead camera.
Take it to him. You all right?
Big right hand, full body turn.
Which way is it?
Here he comes back again.
This way going in? All right.
Duke, what can you say about the power of that young man, Carter Williams? Very impressive early on in this fight.
Absolutely. I've always been impressed with Carter in his amateur career. And he had the opportunity to spar in Mike Tyson's camp, so it goes to show you if you can survive at Tyson's camp, the kid's tough.
Fight! 3rd and scheduled final round of this K1 battle.
A little bit of a puzzled look on Michael McDonald's face. What do I do? Do I continue to pace myself, maybe eke out a close decision, or do I need to knock this kid down to win this fight and move on?
Let him go. Stop.
My guess, he needs to knock him down.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think Carter's controlling this fight. He's more physical, and he's landing the bigger points right now.
Well, plus McDonald has to win, of course, if he's going to advance. He also has to know in the first fight, as the winner, you get the longest rest of the evening, too. You wait for the other 3 quarterfinals.
Very true. Very true. He can go more all out in this fight. And he's going to have to. I'd have Carter Williams solidly ahead by a point. Full point.
I really like this tournament tonight. I think what comes into play, it's the young guys. They're going to let it go, and the veterans are going to try and be crafty.
Break clean, break clean, break clean, guys.
McDonald starting to warm up. He better. It's the 3rd round.
I can remember when Michael McDonald was in Carter Williams' place. Nobody gave him much credit early on, but he showed he had it 15 years ago.
It is Carter Williams who is beginning to cover up now, and Michael McDonald beginning to take aim and look for targets. Good kick. Williams felt it.
I don't know why McDonald's not jumping on him. He's got a sense that he needs to win this fight. He's got to turn it up.
Break clean, break clean. Fight.
Well, that was the best technique of the fight a moment ago, that leg kick by Michael McDonald. But unfortunately for Mike, it's the middle of the third round. It's a little late to be working on the legs. It's not going to build up enough points that way.
Is he going to hope for a defending champion call from the judges?
Now, if it's close, he would more likely get the benefit of the doubt. But I don't think it's close.
Carter's doing the right thing by tying him up when they get close. He doesn't let Mike work, and Mike's just letting him go here. His range is off. He's not throwing. He's giving the fight away right now. He's got to throw everything if he wants to win. He's got to go for it.
Absolutely, and Carter Williams needs to finish strong. If this is a close fight and the judges really want to give it to him, he's got to pour a little on here at the end of the third.
Well, Carter's starting to look a little fatigued, too. Maybe the best thing McDonald can hope is for a fourth round. That left caught Carter on the chin. Not a solid shot, but it caught him nonetheless.
Well, that's what Michael McDonald needs to do, but we only have seconds left in this round, and Mike can't seem to put the combinations together close enough together.
Final 10 seconds of the third round. Is McDonald salvaging this fight now in the final seconds? Back to the kick, too late. And that is the end of round number 3. I want a snap assessment, first of all, from you, Mike Sawyer.
I've got Carter Williams ahead by a half a point, winning this bout and moving on.
Duke.
I agree with Mike. I think he pulled it out. The kid out hustled him. He used his body. I was impressed with Carter.
You had him.
Action from round number 3.
Michael McDonald couldn't put the combinations together strong enough and close enough to keep the pressure on Carter Williams the entire fight. Now, his best technique of the fight, we're going to see it coming up here in a minute. Duke Rufus, tell us about this leg kick by Michael McDonald.
Nice low kick. Chopped him. You can see the pain in Carter's face, but he just didn't jump on him and get the killer instinct to finish him.
Did a good job. All right, baby. Took it. Fought him 1-3 rounds. Come on, man. World champ. Youngest baby out there. And fucking did that.
I think Carter Williams thinks he won.
Well, they got to be proud of the young fighter. Into McDonald, he looks pained, he looks tired, he looks kind of detached even.
Well, in K1, they don't do what they do a lot of times in prize fighting. They don't give you 20 tomato cans and then try and move you to the world title.
Well, looks like
guys, it was an honor.
We are ready for a decision. Let's go up.
Good fight.
Steve Mazzagatti has both fighters at hand, and I think we are ready for a decision. We'll go up to our ring announcer, Michael Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the scorecards for this first quarterfinal match here at the Mirage. Dick Houck scores the contest 29.5 to 28.5. He has it for Williams. Cecil Peoples scores it 29.5 to 29. He scores it closely for Michael McDonald. And Dave Moretti scores at 29.5 to 29 for the winner by split decision, Carter Williams.
So there you have it. It was close, it was split, but the referees and judges saw it the way you guys saw it. Michael McDonald, in disgust, leaves. The champion has been dethroned. Michael Carter Williams moves on to the next round here in Las Vegas. Surprising a lot of people here.
Well, for all the great respect we have for Michael McDonald, just a fabulous fighter all through the years and still a lot of fight left in him. For all the respect we have for him, you could see in his face at the end of the fight that he hadn't won.